Hi, back again. 4 at 10. Sorry about that. We'll try that again. Sometimes these kind of things happen. As in the past, we've had all sorts of craziness, which makes it all fun. We're not all perfect, so let's try again. Let me see if I can search for Nicola, and let's see what happens. There we go. Oh. There we go. So she makes, and then I'm going to send her a call. This time it will be absolutely perfect. There we go. She makes us join. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Dave. Right.
I'm so lucky, hopefully.
Excellent. Fantastic. Right, cool. Oh,
I'm here.
it's here. Can you see me?
Yep, absolutely. I can
Cool.
see you.
Excellent. Right. Okay, so let's if you can introduce yourself, introduce you and your business, and tell us what you make and sell.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Nick. I'm She Makes. I make a number of different things, be it little small decorative clay items for the home, little pots and dishes and coasters. I also do some mixed media art, which might be stitched and watercolour, and also cyanotypes. Again, mixed media. I often add a bit of gold leaf. I like chucking gold on everything. And lots of greetings cards as well.
Fantastic. And so why did you set up your business, and how did you come up with your business name?
Well, I have got a creative background. Many moons ago, I did do a degree in fashion media. Then, you know, the career and children eventually kind of got in the way. And then with that in mind, with the children and everything else, once they got a little bit bigger, I wanted to do something for me, and kind of just felt that need to get creating again. And I always enjoy physically making, whether it's baking or whether it's making a piece of art. So that's where I kind of came back to it. I had a sewing machine for a bit, and wasn't necessarily my thing. I do a bit, but just it's all evolving really. So yeah, something for me. There's a bit of an argument in this house as to whether I came up with the name or my husband did. We're still debating that one, but between us, yeah, that's where the name came from, because it's all about, you know, I'm making, but I'm not necessarily making one particular style or genre at all. So yeah, that's where it covers everything.
Cool. Well, it's what it says on the package. She makes it. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where are you based, and where is your workspace?
I'm based in central Dorking, very much local to yourself, hence the fact that I bump into you quite a bit. And yeah, I'm set up now. I've pretty much migrated down to the bottom of the garden. We've got a shed, or I like to call it the studio sometimes, you know, it depends how tidy it is. Yeah, so I'm mostly down at the bottom of the garden, and a lot of the time on the dining room table also. But yeah, and it's great. I love being down there. It's nice. I can kind of just shut the door and immerse myself really, and kind of forget about everything else.
Yeah.
And get
Which is good, especially being a mother with 2 kids. It's nice to do your bit, isn't it? And I know that you get the kids involved as well, don't you? And get them to be very creative.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, whenever I can. I mean, they'll always help out, or they'll learn bits and pieces with me, and they'll try out techniques for things. And yeah, we're always messing about together. I mean, now obviously there's summer holidays. I'm sure that'll be happening a lot more.
Yeah.
So yeah, get them to play with me.
And have you sort of got a favourite item to create at all, and why have you chosen that? I know some people find this one quite hard.
Well, yeah, no, it is a bit tricky because I do make lots of different things all the time. A lot of the time it might be whatever I'm doing that's new at the moment, but I'll show you that in a minute.
Yeah.
But I suppose at the moment what I'm quite enjoying is playing around with mixed media. So I've something like this, which is, it's a cyanotype, and I've painted it, I've gold leafed it, I'm embellishing and sort of learning as I go. So that's what it's all about for me, is kind of continually learning and pushing myself and changing.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, that kind of thing.
I mean, we were talking yesterday. I was just saying to the guy, we did the workshop with Jay that you met at the June event. So I really didn't understand what all the cyanotype was. Now it's absolutely, I just think it's absolutely great. And I can understand with you of adding the gold onto it and layering it up and the different things. And everything that you make is, they're all unique as well, aren't they? And it's
Exactly.
learning, which, yeah, I think it's great. We actually just got them in from the car because obviously it was raining when we got back, and
Yeah.
they do look good. So, but I'm really, I think it's a really great creative way, and obviously it's very scientific, all about the light, and yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's so much fun. You don't know what's actually gonna come
yeah,
out until the very end, and it's really good fun.
yeah,
And
exactly.
if you do have things that you don't enjoy, you can embellish it, or you can change it, or you can cut it up, or what, you can still use everything that you've got.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
great.
And imagine with you sometimes if something doesn't quite work, then you can kind of, oh, actually, I might just add that onto it to cover what you don't like as well, isn't it? Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah.
So, kind of that question there. But have you been working on anything new this year at all? Anything you might want to show?
Yeah, there's been a few little pieces. The most recent, literally the last few days, we've been away on holiday, and I was like, I want to get back to it.
Yeah.
And I thought about something was, again, using the cyanotypes, I've made these little books,
Oh wow.
which I've learnt to sew
Yeah.
together, and using different papers
Wow.
inside. I've got, yeah, that's like rag paper, and then I've got some more traditional sort of sketchbook paper. And
Yeah.
again, it's using cyanotypes that as a whole picture I didn't particularly like, but once they've been cut up I quite like them
Yeah.
to be quite abstract. So yeah, that's something new. With the cards, I've been playing and doing a lot more kind of little sets of thank you cards,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah, and again, yeah, like I say, playing with this kind of thing and embellishing the cyanotypes a bit more, not just gold leaf but paint also and things like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's the main kind of things I've been doing at the moment.
And it is, isn't it? It's like even like with your cards, it's really nice to have something that's unique instead of, not dissing the shops. But I, for one, if I'm buying, I bought an anniversary card for Rob, and I had to buy from somebody, what it was on Etsy. I found it, and it was just, it's really nice because you know that it's very individual and that as well, isn't it? Which is great.
Exactly, like you say, it's very easy to just go into Marks and Spencer's or wherever and get a generic
Yeah.
card for a couple of quid, but that everyone else could have that card, and it's always really nice. And luckily, where I sell my cards mostly in a shop where I sell, they
Yeah.
do very well because people, they do enjoy the fact that it is a unique card, and you can tell that because you can feel it's minor 3D and things like that. So yeah.
And the quality of card that you use as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes, those cards that you buy, they just fall
Little
over.
floppy, they fall over.
And I have to say as well, I really like the notebook, because when I was doing the cyanotype, one thing that I really liked was like, oh wow, this could be really cool on clothing. But obviously with it, you can't do it because it obviously washes out as such, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You would have to have
Exactly.
a design and then have it then properly printed onto t-shirts. So something like that on a notebook and things like that is a really, really great idea. And yeah, that's with the workshops that Kay's doing, that's something that could be really nice to do something onto material to then put on notebooks, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Your personal thing. There's your dog.
Yeah, absolutely. I knew she'd pick off at some stage.
So, as you all know, that we have our ethos is to be, I shouldn't be looking at it, I should know it by now, is to be very creative and unique. I should have it tattooed on my arm or something. Is there a kind of ethos or a saying or something that you kind of go with?
Well, I suppose I'm very similar to you, being friendly and unique, obviously, because everything I make is always a one-off, and mostly just to be kind, to whoever your customer or whoever it may be out there, or to be kind to other stall holders when I'm working with other people. But always, the main thing as well for me is to always be learning and evolving and trying new things. And like I say, with these books, I've never done it before, but I thought, right, I'll have a go, see how to do this, and it seems to work. So yeah, I'm always trying to sort of push myself and learn and evolve, basically, and use what's around us, and very much nature as well, that I will feature in my work.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say as well, it was back in 2018, you'd approached me about doing one of our events, and I remember coming around to your house, and you were very, very kind of, oh, I'm not too sure, I'm very nervous, and I said, look, you need to go for it.
Yeah.
And what's been great is, and I spoke to you last time at the summer event, and you've really kind of grown and evolved, and your confidence is is amazing. And I did something quite kind of, and you know this, at the summer event, I put you right at the beginning, and I knew,
Yeah.
and it was really great because you just came alive, and seeing your journey of how your confidence, because it's hard to be
Yeah.
out there with people and selling,
Yeah.
and you know, and that's what I like seeing you. And there's other people coming on board, like for instance Curated, who's never done this, and I can see in a couple of years her being just like
Sure.
you know, and having that confidence, and you know, and learn. And you are always constantly learning, and now you're actually, I think I would like to say that you're not afraid to go, yeah, I am She Makes, I make it, and this is
Yeah.
what,
No,
yeah, yeah,
I do feel like I'm now starting to get there and actually think, oh, it is a business. You know, I've always just thought, oh, it's just me kind of making things and
yeah.
hoping that people like it. But yes, it's now, yeah, as you say, I'm growing in confidence for sure. And yeah, I really enjoyed the summer fair. It was brilliant. And yeah, and I felt much better and much more confident and happy with when the customers come along and saying hi to people without kind of pushing anyone, but, you know, making people feel welcome as well as they came through the door.
And
So,
I like what you just hit on that as well. What you've just said as well is you're not. It's not a hobby as to such. It's a business. You make money. You can then go on holiday, do stuff with your kids, and it's you
yeah,
being independent as well, isn't it? And I think
yeah,
a lot of the businesses coming on board, a lot of them were not hobbyists. This pays our bills. This pays our mortgage. And you know, it gives us, you know, that and I think as we're evolving as Curated, it is no longer those the kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's changed
a little
as in
bit
the
of fun,
businesses
yeah,
now. The businesses
yeah,
that are there are very serious, and you know, and I think now we're kind of saying to people and customers, this is our business and this is what we make, and having the actual confidence to say, I believe in the price that I'm selling because
yeah,
it's my business. So yeah, you know,
yeah.
get off my soapbox.
No, that's absolutely right. No,
Yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah.
Rob's just asked a question there. Did you create the painting behind you?
No, I wish I could take credit for that, but it is actually one of the ladies that's joining us for September. It's from Kiri Keepin.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a special commission because she'd done a very similar one, and then somebody in my family passed away. I came into, you know, a little bit of money, so I was like, that's exactly what I want, a reminder of one of my grandparents. So yeah, so Kiri did this especially for me.
I can't see. Is it the place up at the Nower?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
stunning up there. I remember one time me and Rob were up there and like, wow, and it just takes your breath away, and it's such a great little place. And we can stand up there and look and find our house, which is great. And up at the top,
Yeah.
that's where we live, which is really
Amazing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
we're always up there. You know, me, the children, you know, my husband, we're always up and down. It's right next to my son's school, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, and it's nice, isn't it, when artwork can evoke a memory, and it's special, isn't it? I think every piece of artwork I've got, I can tell you where it's from, who's made it, the art gallery downstairs.
No, it's perfect. I like that. I like, because it's great to kind of go, oh, I like that picture, but it's always, for me, yeah, much more meaningful to have things behind, you know, stories behind everything, and a reason to have that piece on your wall, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. That's lovely. And like I say, Kiri's joining us for our September event. First time she's done it, so I'm looking forward to seeing her artwork. So, what are your goals and dreams for this year?
I think mostly is, much like everyone else, to get out there more. Obviously, I'm doing events with you guys. I've picked one or two others that I'm going to do.
Yep.
But also, I have got a website, but that definitely doesn't have enough attention from me. So things like that I need to work on a lot more. And also, as I mentioned, I've got my things in a shop, the Reigate Pop-Up.
Yep.
And I'd quite like to look at maybe getting some other stockists around and spreading out a little bit. So that's kind of the sort of things I'm looking at the moment.
Cool. And I know as well that, you know, there are, with myself, there are, you know, shops and bits out there who are quite interested in the business that are attending here. So that could be something that, you know, we could look at. I've got a meeting with some other people. So, and they're wanting that sort of quality products as well. So it's always good, you know, to expand, isn't it? Like you say, putting time into your website, it makes you you know, as a business person, then you look on your website and go, oh, wow, and you can see everything. And sometimes it can be really, really great, and then just have the most rubbish website, and it has to be consistent with everything, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Really,
Exactly.
Exactly.
And everything all takes time, you know,
Yep.
so it's just one of those, yeah.
Yep.
It's got to happen.
I was going to say, who is your support network? I know straight away one of them is your husband, who he is such a great guy. He stopped me in the street and he said to me, why isn't Nick doing the 10 at 10s? And because of the last lot, it was all the brand new people. And I know that
Yeah.
you're a bit nervous. So, and he's very, very supportive of you. And even the other day, he was trying to give you a little push of something that I was talking about. So, yeah, so who would you say is your support network?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Number one, my husband. And my boys, the two boys, are definitely my cheerleaders, if you like, and you know, they love helping, whether it's kind of coming to help at, you know, with my stuff at the shop or at the fairs and wherever he can. My oldest will help me at fairs and things like that. And then also, as I say, the ladies at the pop-up, well, there is one gentleman also, but yeah, because I'll often look to them for support on things like pricing or new ideas for things and stuff like that. So they're always a great fountain of knowledge as well, and things like social media as well, they help. And often you guys, you know, when it comes to the events.
Yeah. Cool, thank you. Yeah, and like I say, the Reigate pop-up, if anyone doesn't know about it, that's in Reigate, just near the corner on the tunnel, and there's yourselves in there, there's Thompson and Pooch, Copper Tops, a couple more off the top of my head, so it's really nice. Yeah. We were at Love Reigate the other week, which was a really great event, and we popped in to say hello, and it's really nice. Libra Fine Arts, she's just joined there as well.
That's right, Libra. Yes,
yeah, it's
exactly.
really nice.
I was picking my brains then.
Yeah, seeing them all seeing you guys without seeing you in a shop was quite sort of weird, because I'm used to seeing you and the product, but it's a really nice little setup there as well, which is really great.
It is.
So, yeah. Okay. So, what events are you doing with Curated by Dapper Suave?
Yep. So I've already done June with you guys. I'm doing September. Yep. So not long now. Looking forward to that, and better get making. And December also. So yeah, looking forward to those three.
Exactly, and as everyone knows at the moment, because we've gone big on all of the 4 events of November, we're in the Grand Hall. December, we're small and intimate, and we're back to what we were in 2019 in the Martineau Hall. So it almost feels, it's almost quite lovely in a way. It's smaller, but it's almost, that is the last time we will be in there. And then next year, all of our dates now are in the Grand Hall. We're going bigger, because with all the businesses we've got on board, you know, that's, you know, so yeah.
Totally.
And the last question to ask, why did you kind of choose to work with us?
Well, I obviously knew you guys from Dorking, and I'd come to your events and I'd seen them, and you've always got really good stall holders, you know, really good selection and good quality people. So I knew, you know, I'd be in good company if I did take the plunge and have a go. And obviously I did those in 2018. Yeah. And since then, you know, I've always wanted to come back, because you've always been super supportive, you know, and again, always in really good company with lots of other great stall holders. You know, you hold our hand through the whole process, which I've never had at any other place. I did tell you, I think, about another one that I did, and it was very much, you were just sort of left to it. I had to just fend for myself, which is, you know, it's okay, because having gone through journeys with you guys, I'm kind of, you know, getting better at this and kind of figuring things out. But it was a whole world away. So it's always a great event to do with you guys, and ultimately it's really good fun. So why wouldn't I?
Yeah, even this week, because I'm just planning on, like we did before with the Zoom chat, so all the information. It works out now, with regards to September, we actually now have 21 brand new businesses joining us.
Oh, wow.
It's just, it was 18 a day, now we've got 3 more, which is really, really good. And then, like I say, we do our little private Zoom chat, we've got a WhatsApp group, we all start to get to know each other now, and then really it's all about promoting. At the moment, it is very hard. August is very, very quiet everywhere, and we just need people to get the tickets. But I'll be doing a lot more of Facebook posting, Instagram posting. I've got a lot of other things working on just to get the message. So anyone doing the September event, just make sure that you're posting it and getting people obviously to come along, which is going to be a really good event again. I'm really looking forward to it. So
Yeah, me too.
we are back tomorrow with the lovely Lou from Floriana. So went to see her she was at the Dorking Artisan Market on Sunday.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, so we had a lovely chat, and you know, I think she gave you some advice the other day when you were talking about.
She did.
Yeah, which was really good. So we'll be chatting to her, and then yeah. So and like I say, this video will then go on to our ITGV, and then it then goes on to our YouTube. I did actually forget to say that when it goes onto our YouTube, we post it then as a blog, and we also put it onto our LinkedIn. So trying to get, you know, so you get all of that exposure. A little thing that we do for, you know, we don't charge you for this. It's just a part of what we do as Curated. Anything we can do to support your businesses, and then you support us, because as I keep saying, we can't be Curated without all of you amazing stall holders. So yeah,
absolutely.
So, excellent. I need to get on. I've got a list of about 101 things to do. And then, yeah, so great to see. I'm sure we'll bump into each other like we usually do in the town.
Yeah,
all right,
thank you.
Take care. Speak soon. All right.
Yeah, see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.